It's always fun to see your hometown featured in a TV show or movie. I mean, it's not New York or San Francisco or LA or even Chicago. Those places are always featured. But it was really cool when Greta Gerwig featured Sacramento in Lady Bird. So when I saw that Netflix was featuring a series based in the capital of California, I thought, you know what, I definitely want to check this out. Jailbirds is a documentary style series on Netflix. Is it the scared straight of this new generation? Jailbirds follows several inmates and parts of their story in the Sacramento County Main Jail. Now, I have friends who actually work at the jail, and I also have friends who are correctional officers in California state penitentiaries. So I was excited to watch this because I wanted to see what it was and then have discussions with them, see how accurate it was, if they could tell me anything, if some of the stories, rang true, or if they even knew some of these people or had seen them. The series opens with this young girl named Yasmin, and she acts hard, and she has done some kind of crazy things that they're alluded to. She has bail set at $100,000. But when time comes, she's just a marshmallow. She just breaks because it doesn't matter how hard she acts, she just breaks down completely. Now the problem though is this series follows a bunch of inmates in the jail. Yasmin though is only in there for 1 or maybe 2 episodes, and then we never hear from her again. We don't know what happened, so her story is just completely unanswered, and that was kind of bothersome. It's also very weird from just a storytelling perspective that you would start a story and then one of your characters just kind of disappears and you're like, well, we're just going to keep going. There's this weird detachment that the inmates have, especially when it comes to talking about their crimes. And I know a lot of that is so that they don't incriminate themselves, because a lot of these people are either awaiting sentencing or awaiting trial, or even like a second hearing or a retrial. So they don't want to just, add more evidence, I guess, against themselves. It is still, though, kind of odd to watch. I learned some new and disgusting terms about jail. Some that I didn't know existed and that I really didn't want to know about. First, there's pruno, there's fishing, there's bowl talking or talking on the bowl, or I met him through the bowl. What? There's rain, when it rains in jail, and even jail syrup. These are all just a whole bunch of nope. I'll let you watch the series to discover what all of these things are. But a lot of them is just like, this is just nasty. Why would you do that? Oh, gross. Oh, no, don't do that. For the most part, the series follows the female side of the jail. And we do get glimpses here and there and short interviews with some of the male inmates, but predominantly it is with all of the female inmates. The series sets itself up like a documentary at first, but by the end of it, it really is playing out like a reality TV show. It is like the most dysfunctional episode of Real Housewives. It's an interesting series to watch a few episodes and maybe get a glimpse into this world, but be careful. I think you're going to find yourself, like I did, caught up in all of the drama, and you just end up binging the entire series because you're just so sucked into what's going on. It's like watching a train wreck. And because it's only 6 episodes, it's super easy to do. Now, as an interesting follow-up, because I watched the series at the beginning of May when it came out on Netflix, but I'm just now getting around to reviewing it. One of the characters, she's not a character, she's a real person, one of the inmates who finally is released from the jail and is just let go, and not on parole or anything, just released, is Monster. And we followed her through and all of her drama and all of the circumstances surrounding her. Well, what's funny is, though, several weeks after this airs, now I don't know exactly when it was recorded and how long the time from when she got out to when present day is, but in Elk Grove, California, Monster was arrested for trying to open a bank account using falsified documents or stolen documents. And then she was recognized by the teller because the teller had watched the Netflix series Jailbirds. That's just what, you can't make that crap up. It was so funny. And so, well, Monster, she's back in jail, at least awaiting arraignment or whatever it is. And I think, you know what, if you're going to be featured in a series, and she knew she was in a series because she was one of the prominent people, you don't do more crimes in a suburb of the county jail that you just got out of. Go into another state, go hundreds of miles away. She's 10 miles away and she's doing this crime. I don't know, sometimes you can't fix stupid. There's no sex or nudity, but there is profanity and violence. I give Netflix series Jailbirds 3 out of 5 couches. What is the best prison movie? Alright, start the debate below in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris, this is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for catching with me.